Thank you to the Espinosa Law Firm. I really appreciate the opportunity to come out tonight, meet everyone, talk a little bit about myself. In order to run for judge, you have to get really excited and willing to talk about yourself all the time. So here we go. I am Helen Petry Stowe, running for County Court at Law Number 1. It's also a criminal misdemeanor court, much like the one that Melissa Barra just described. So I handle criminal misdemeanor cases that are Class A and Class B misdemeanors, such as DWIs, drug cases, assault cases, things of that nature. And what experience I bring to the table is that I am a prosecutor, and I have been at the DA's office for more than 10 years. So I have more than 10 years experience. I have jury trial experience. I have experience handling appeals. I've handled thousands of cases as a prosecutor, indicted thousands of cases as a prosecutor. I know criminal law really well, so I definitely have the criminal law background to be the judge of this court. On top of that, I'm also a former teacher. I taught 8th grade English in the San Antonio Independent School District before I went to law school, and it was also a great experience. It gives me a varied perspective. I taught at Davis Middle School, which is on the east side, so it's something that not everyone who is in my position running for judge has under their belt, and I am proud of that. I'm very proud of my teaching experience as well as the law experience that I have. I also have let people know on the campaign trail, because I'm also proud of it. I was a teen mom. I had a daughter when I was 16. She is 24. She graduated from college 2 years ago, and she is one of my greatest campaigners, along with AJ and my husband, and done a lot of block walking. Usually she's at stuff like this, but she's working tonight. But anyway, I say that because I like to let people know that I'm a person who went from being a young, scared teen mom at 16 who dropped out of high school because that was the best opportunity for me at that point, because I knew that I needed to start college right away, and I decided to get my GED because high school was no longer a place for me with a baby on my hip, and I went to school, got my degree. I really wanted to go to law school, but I decided to become a teacher first because I really wanted to be super independent. We were already independent. I worked waiting tables, worked my way through school, taking care of her. We lived on our own, but I wanted to buy a house. I wanted to provide her with more than what she had at that point, so I became a teacher. And after 3 years, I decided, well, it's now or never. If I'm going to go to law school, I better do it. So we bought a house. I live in the same neighborhood as Beth Watkins. I've been there for almost 20 years now. When I was 21, and I embarked on law school just a few years later. So got out of law school, went to the DA's office, did a little bit of family law first, but then pretty quickly, a few months after I passed the bar, I went to the DA's office. And that is where I have been. I like to let everyone know that I'm a very fair-minded prosecutor. I have that reputation in the community. I know this because I have such a different experience than a lot of the people that I work with. I understand that everybody in this room doesn't come from the same place. And I understand that everybody in the courtroom doesn't come from the same place. And it's something that I think is a great benefit if I'm able to win this bench in November. I know people keep on telling me that I'm supposed to say when I win this bench in November, but that's just not who I am. I know that I have to make it through that November election first. So I'm going to ask for all of your help to do that. Really, it is something that I feel really strongly about. I know that I'm going to do a great job for the community. I want to be able to do a great job for the community, so I hope that you will make sure you get out and vote. I also have some cards here. It's got my website on here, HelenPetryStoweForJudge.com. If you would like to make a campaign contribution, that would be wonderful. If you would like to reach out for a yard sign or something like that, you can also shoot me an email. The email is on here. And I am just really excited. I am one of the people who had to make it through the primary and through a runoff. So I have now won 2 elections. I just have and I asked people starting last year when I had 3 people on the ballot, I guess probably like January is when we had 3 people on the ballot, to please vote for me 3 times. So now I'm just going to ask you guys to vote for me once. But I would love to be the next judge. I know I'm going to do a great job for all of you, and it just, it means a lot to me. I hope that I can get some support. Thanks.